So hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Coop, the Wonder Why Farmer here at Wonder Why Farm and Homestead, and today I'm going to be transplanting some of these cucumbers. And in the last couple days, I've noticed that some of the leaves are starting to turn brown. And I've done a little research on this. I had this issue before, and I think the problem is that I may have overzealously watered these because they are really wet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to repot them, and hopefully we're about at least a good month or better from being able to put these outside. May 15th is the USDA recommended last frost here for my zone. So we are not exactly close. So I have some time if I have to replant. But I'm just wondering if you guys have any ideas, or have you ever had this issue with cucumbers? Have I overwatered them? I read too where they might have some kind of a blight or some kind of disease that they've gotten. So I'm not sure. I don't notice that with any of the other plants in here. Just these cucumbers. Everything else seems to be doing fine. So I'm going to repot these guys, and then we'll see what happens. So stick around. Okay guys, there's what we got going on today. We just repotted those cucumbers. I'm going to turn you around here again. I want to show you. And like you can see, it's not all of them. They all seem to be getting close to getting like this. And it's some of the newer leaves coming out have this little bit of brown on them. These non-true leaves here, they seem to be affected the most, but they would be the oldest. But all of them seem to be getting a second true leaf coming out, and it doesn't seem to be affected yet. So I'm not sure if that's a product of the fact that they're just now merging or what. But leave something down in the comments if you've had this problem, or if you know what I'm dealing with here, or what I can do to try to make these cucumbers better. I'm hoping that it was just possibly a little bit overwatering problem, because I think they were pretty wet. We haven't had a whole lot of warm, dry days here yet, and I had been watering things pretty regularly. So I think maybe I may have gotten a little bit too wet. I wanted to show you down in this bucket here. I have a little bit of water, and that's where I put all those pots that the cucumbers were in. Those pots are made of cow manure. They're pressed cow manure pots. So I'm just going to leave them in that water to break down a little bit more, and I'll just just probably add them right to the garden somewhere, mulch around a plant or whatnot. I try not to waste any of that stuff. It's fertilizer, so we might as well add it to our garden. So guys, that's what I got today. Show you around here. There are the glads. They seem to be growing a few inches a day. There's the 2 boxes of onions. As I showed in yesterday's video, watermelon radishes. Here we got some flowers coming up. These are snapdragons. Here's my put you down like this, so it'll look like a big field of spinach growing there. Here we got some green onions. They're going up pretty good. Tomatoes are kicking off. I found that tomatoes are one of them things that seem to take forever to go, but then once they start going, they'll be a foot high in here. Some cantaloupe there, some cabbage. There's my zucchini. I need to repot them. They too are getting a little bit of a little yellow mark on the leaves. Here's my watermelon bed. Again, we talked about this for some reason, and again, if you know why, watermelons hold on to these darn seed so long. It seems like sometimes they're never going to drop them off. I don't know if that one's going to make it. I try to go along and pluck them off whenever they finally dry up, just so that the leaf can get as much sunlight as they possibly can. You see how this one here, the seed seemed to me like it was on there too long. Now this again isn't really the true leaf. Like this leaf here, this is the real leaf right here. This is just the two starter leaves that come out. So, but hanging baskets, we got some stuff starting to pop up in there. There's some pansies. I think these are some petunias. These two are some petunias. Here's some more pansies. So we got some flowers for the wife's flower garden. I'm a little disappointed with these beets. I thought they'd be a little further along right now. They may too have the same problem. They may be a little bit too wet. I'm not sure. I've raised beets before. I never seem to have any problem with them, but these radishes seem to be coming along. They're starting to make, as I showed on my video yesterday, they're just starting to make a little crown right there where they're going to make the radish. So back in the corner there, we've got a little bed of carrots coming up. These are some Johnny Jump Ups, some more flowers. These are Cosmos. I think they're maybe my favorite flower. They come up in about 2 days, and they're really pretty hardy. I like them a lot. There's just some regular leaf lettuce. This came up in 3 days. This leaf lettuce was up. And this is the first lettuce I planted. This is some romaine, a small bed of those. So yeah, that's what we got going on today on Wonder Why Farm and Homestead. Windy, rainy, cold day. It's going to be cold all week. Just when I thought that summer was here, it's going again. So, but next week is supposed to get back up in the 60s, so maybe we can get something done besides hide in the greenhouse. Until then, until I see you guys on the next video, I hope everybody is doing well. I hope you're staying virus free. And until I see you again on the next video, God bless and stay safe.